Good morning. This is the weekend update for buy sell short for Saturday, January 26th. Another update on Wall Street, and the S&P marked its longest winning streak since 2004, and multi-year highs continue to be made, and the all-time highs are maybe 1-2 days away at the current pace that we are on track for. As you can see, looking at the 15-minute chart, really, throughout most of the month, we've just been in this slow trend higher. And over the last week, we have extended it higher, riding that 50-day moving average on the 15-minute time frame slowly higher. As you can see, RSI on the 15-minute time frame has been holding the 50 level, which means, barring any sort of news, we could continue just slowly moving higher. Earnings reports have helped. But a lot of things, we've got a lot of money on the sidelines, a lot of people still not in this market. And what we could see potentially happen in the next few weeks is all that sideline money rush in on any kind of dips that do actually appear in this market. And remember, tops are not made in market till the average guy is in, and the average guy is still on the sidelines. So we have a lot of money potentially left out there to continue pushing us higher. Looking at the Dow daily chart, RSI has now gotten up above oversold levels, but let's take a look. Here is a 10-year chart, and as you can see, 14,198, the all-time highs from back in 2007 are very, very close. Now, one way to look at this chart, we've got a V formation here, and this can be a very, very powerful breakout whenever you see them happen. You could also view this as an inverse head and shoulders chart, with this shoulder here, and this being the head. And, if you take and step back and look at the longer term view, long term, very, very, very bullish is all I will say. And I will go back to that market stat that I've been saying over the last few years. Democratic presidents, whatever the reason is, are extremely bullish for the market. Under Obama, the market doubled during his previous 4-year terms. And, some people laughed at me when I said Obama gets reelected and we could be looking at Dow 20K plus by the time 2016 rolls around. If you look at these long-term charts and project out a couple years, that is not a crazy thing. As for small caps, Russell continues its slow and steady breakout move. We're starting to see that money move down into the microcap stocks, and that is where we love to play and where the big money can be made. But anyway, let's jump into some stock plays. Big winner for us this week. Again, another patience play pays off, KIPS. We've been patiently waiting for the last couple of weeks for this January popper play to take off, and we had news on Wednesday. Stock popped and sold off, as it has over the last couple of weeks. And then on Thursday, looked like it was going to do another one of those pop and drops, and then just took off. Finally broke that 75 cents resistance level and off to the races. Almost hit our secondary target of the 50-day moving average on Friday. Got as high as 95 cents. As I mentioned in the email, that's a 40% win for us here. Book those gains. At least 2/3 gains should be taken off the table. The next breakout would be the $1 level, and target, if you're looking to hold, the most I would hold on a breakthrough $1 would be a quarter position, 90%. And if it does get a breakthrough $1, I would trail my stops on the remaining shares to 90 to 94 cents, and that's how I would approach it. I mean, the volume has continued to build over the last couple of days. These financing crooks that banked down here and have been holding it back over the last month, now they're rushing back in. They've covered and they're ready to sell those shares that they stole for a nice gain. And yet again, we were patient. We saw the chart set up, and that patience paid off very, very nicely. ASTM, always a frustrating stock, continues to be a frustrating stock, but it looks like it's trying to put in a bottom here. Be nice if we got a nice little positive press release this upcoming week to finally break it out. Support 122 to 126 right now. I'd like to see this one break to the upside on Monday. I'd like to see us move above that 135 to 137 level and then on our way to that 155 plus target. DRRX, another one of our plays that broke out this past week. We got a test of that 115 resistance, a little bit of a pullback on Friday. I would be looking to add to positions on a breakthrough 115 for a move to that gap fill up there in the 130s. So that's the level we're looking at for this upcoming week. New biotech play we got into on Friday, PTN. They are trading under cash. Stock down 20% over the last week on no real news. And as you can see on this chart, this is not uncommon for PTN. Just over the last 4 or 5 months, this mid-50s area is giving a 20 to 40% pop each time. 55 to 80, 55 to 75, 57 to 80, 52 to 70. Here we are, 55 to 57 cent. Moving average convergence up there at 65 to 69 should be easily doable this week on a bounce back play. And not a whole lot of decent biotech stocks now left under $1. One of our big runners on over the last couple of days was DRRX, which let me pull this chart back and make it a little bit tighter, which we jumped into on that break through the 200-day moving average on Wednesday, and here it is 20% higher going into the close on Friday. So these small biotech stocks are starting to bounce one by one. A couple other little bios we're sitting in right now. RNN, nice little cup and handle formation on this one. The breakout is 35 cents. This is where they'll start chasing this one. You know, should go this week is about all I can say on this stock. 35 cents would be looking to add 2 positions. The other little biotech stock we're sitting in right now is TZYM. Got that very nice pop on big volume 2 weeks ago. We've slowly bled out over the last week and a half or so on really low volume back to the initial place where we picked up shares. So back in this one again. Looking for a breakout move. 60 cents will set this one free again, but we're in it right now. 60 cents. You'll see some chasers coming in. We're still looking for a move to the 50-day moving average at 75 to 77 cents. Still deeply oversold, and you can see stochastics got all the way back down to the 20 level after that nice little spike, and this is where we love to pick up these beaten down small cap stocks, is right around this price. WYY, profitable little play. Nice pop for us over the last 2 days. 47 cents is the breakout. 54, the 200-day moving average is our target. Earnings are in March, so this one should do a nice little slow roll higher like Zone did into its earnings report, where essentially it went up 50% into its profitable earnings report. I can see the exact same thing happening for YYY. Would be accumulating this one 39 cents and under, or on a break of 46 on the upside. Last but not least, going to go over SYNE. Big winner for us this week. You recall we got in this one on Monday on the Forbes article. We were buyers 39.40 cents into the Daytona race today. It's ongoing here on Saturday, where their fuel is being used in an endurance race. Big exposure for this company. A little bit of a retrace on Friday, but the stock is up 25% this week. The real angle on this one probably is the next big deal for them is the DoD is expected to announce $150 million in grants for their biofuels. In case you didn't know, SYNM already had a contract with the U.S. Navy. They supplied 450,000 gallons of their synthetic biofuel, or their chicken fuel, for the U.S. Navy, so they are a strong front runner for a nice little grant. And news like that would quickly jack this stock up to the 65 cents. level. Hopefully we'll get a press release out of these guys on Monday regarding the race this weekend, and that should give us a nice little pop. Strong support right now at the 50-day moving average, 44 to 45 cents, but you know, this one's likely going to just stair-step its way higher as the market continues to rally over the coming weeks. So that's it for the video. If you've got any questions, shoot me an email, feedback@buysellshort.com. If you've got any questions on trading, if you've got any questions regarding positions you're in, doesn't matter if the positions we're calling, I'm here to help you guys. So pick my brain. That is what I'm there for. If you don't want to ask me the questions in the chat room, shoot me an email. I love answering questions like that, so take advantage of it. Have a great weekend. See you guys in the chat room on Monday. Bye.